Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special housing report brought to you in association with the BNZ. Today we're looking at how much all New Zealand's rental properties are worth. This number is important because it's a key figure in the debate about tax reform around property. The Tax Working Group in the last couple of months came out with a number that really surprised people, that the value of New Zealand's residential rental property was about $200 billion. And that compares with $600 billion for all of the houses in New Zealand and compares with about $45–50 billion for the New Zealand stock market. So much of New Zealand's investment is in rental property. Or at least that's the theory. Now we have Michael Littlewood from the Retirement Policy Research Centre at the University of Auckland coming out and challenging that $200 billion number. And it's important because in 2008, the IRD reckons rental property investors lost $500 million in claiming on tax. And that means that for many people in the Tax Working Group, there was a good case to change the tax regime around residential property. Well, Michael Littlewood says that $200 billion number might be an overestimate. In fact, he thinks it might be less than half that number. He points to changes and differences in the census figures that were relied on to come up with that figure. And he says no one really knows how much of New Zealand's property is residential rental property. We have a bit of an idea about how many people live in their own homes, but the census and various other figures aren't exactly clear. And he says before we make decisions about our tax system, we should really know how much of it is in residential rental property. Certainly one for the debate as we head towards the May 20 budget, when the government's expected to come out with some announcements on property taxation. In particular, the idea of charging people tax on the income they make from selling houses if they're just buying and selling houses, and potentially also some changes in ring-fencing the losses around those residential rental properties. We'll see. All part of the debate. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was a special housing report brought to you in association with the BNZ.